Hello, I'm a little under the weather today, so I'm having a rough time with it, trying to lay down and get better. But anyway, I've been beset upon by ideas. One of the ideas is that people misunderstand and misrepresent God so much because they try to interpret what other people say and what other people's interactions have been, and they try to pass that on. It's not the same as your own. You need to spend your time with God. Ask Him in your own mind, in your own heart. He'll answer. Everybody keeps waiting for miracles. If you want a miracle, stop and think about the fact that you have life today. Your energy, everything about you it is a miracle. And you should really appreciate it, and yet people don't. They don't look at the things that they get every day as miracles, but they are. Um, I look at things and I say, there was a time when people, individual people, dealt with the concept of God in their heart and in their mind. They didn't deal with it necessarily through a church, through a group, a government, or anybody else's representation. They dealt with it from their heart, one on one. That's what God wants. He doesn't care about the groups. Those are your choice. You get to choose that. He gave you the opportunity to. The whole point about it is God is the single most unifying factor in the world. God is the one reason everybody in the world should be unified. The concept of God. Now we get off because we try to define that so much that we try to split hairs and say you are welcome in and you're not. And that's not the case. God welcomes all. He gave you the right to choose and judge yourself, and that's why you're here. You get the chance to judge yourself by what you do, what you say, and what you think. If you cut yourself off and turn your back away from God, then He turns His back from you. Not that He wants to, it's just He gave you the authority to. And by doing that, He will honor what you do. Personally, I look at it and I think, I wish I could just be better and help more people to understand. It's not my job, that's their job. It's not my life that's going to impact, it's theirs. I mean, I keep hoping that someday I'll see some glimmer of hope, that people will begin to understand that everything in life revolves around your concept of God. And if you don't believe in God, then you believe in nothing, and nothing will come. Because whether you say you believe in Him or not, the bottom line is He designed this place so that everything would reinforce what His message to you was. You get feelings. Your feelings establish your worth. You try to give those feelings to other people or to say other people are responsible for them, but they're not. It's your choice. You choose it. If you were injured or you had a stroke or a traumatic brain injury, you would understand. It doesn't matter what anybody else does. It matters only what you do, how you look at things, how you make every day work. Yes, it's going to be painful. Yes, it's going to be hard. And don't look so far for miracles when they're right in front of you. The fact that you're still here is a miracle. Enjoy it. Make the most of it. God gives you all these things, and all He asks you to do is make them worth more. That's all. You get to choose all the other stuff. You can be as divided. You can divide people all you want. You can hate. You can do everything. But it's yours. You're going to own it. I keep hoping that enough people will say, this isn't right. This is not right. No matter what government form you look at, the bottom line is the one that protects the individual the most is the one that God blesses. He wants you to have the individual right to choose. He doesn't bless the nations, he blesses people. The nations he tolerates because they are extensions of people. But he allows what you make destroy itself, and it will. Just as what's happening in this country today is destroying itself. And yet people blindly go through and close their eyes and know it doesn't matter to me. It's somebody else will correct it. No. No. These people claim to represent you. Get used to it because you elected them, you chose them, you say nothing, you don't vote them out, you get what they give you. God, on the other hand, deals with you individually. He will answer your issues or your questions if you give him a chance. But you got to talk to him. You got to listen for him. You got to look for that change in your life. You got to ask yourself, am I living right? Am I living the life he wants me to live? You know, the whole point of the Bible is to get a message across. The message is love God first and foremost, because he is the single unifying factor in this world. Without him, no one is unified. With him, we are all family. You can hate whoever you want to hate. You can reject the family. That's okay. The only one you're cutting out is you, not us. You can take the government and you can say, well, the government should be doing this and they should establish your values. Well, your values are your feelings. No government can dictate your feelings. No other person can dictate your feelings. That is between you and your heart. That is what you choose to feel about. And God gave you the right to do that. If you want to give it to other people or to governments or to groups, you can. You're going to be miserable, but you can. It's not going to make things better for you. There are a lot of things that you cannot understand, and you can go around endlessly accusing others of doing things that you do all the time. I listen to people rail about the President of the United States, and I think, wait a second, this guy's a billionaire who gave up a billionaire lifestyle to put himself into public view, to be abused by people who have no get up and go, who have no desire to correct their own life, yet they're going to correct his. It's a shame. But that's the way people are. And that's what you can expect. It will get, I would like to say it's going to get better, but it isn't. Not until people begin to understand that they have got an individual responsibility, and it's one world, but there are many, many different stories in it. And your story is your world. So how you want your story to be, that's how it will be. You decide, and you already have, by who you vote for and what you believe in. If you accuse other people, and if you tear other people down, don't expect to be lifted up, because you won't be. I love you. I hope this helps, and I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.